Hi, this is Linda with Talking in American English, Lesson 21. And in this one, we will call it Small Talk, What Happened, because we're going to be talking about something happening in the past. And of course, to do that, we will use verb form for. And I didn't put that big poster up this time because I'm referring to some other posters. But if I had it, I would take the fourth form off and show it to you. Verb form for, we were talking about at a particular or specific time in the past or a specific stretch of time, period of time in the past. And when we do that, it doesn't matter what the subject is, the form is the same. For instance, go becomes went, leave becomes left. We use the fourth form of the verb. And if we want to, we can add an adverb to explain that time in the past we're talking about, such as a minute ago, last night, at 3 o'clock, for 9 hours, a stretch of time, before you, I did this, before you did that. Before it happened, I did that before it rained. A week ago, last week, a year ago, last year, yesterday, the day before yesterday, in high school, during my college days, a period of time that I can explain, but this just means some specific time. If I want to make it stronger, I use the fourth form of the verb do, which is a helper in this case. Do, does, doing, did, done. The fourth form was did. I use the helper fourth form, so I don't need the fourth form for the regular verb. I shouldn't say regular verb, the main verb, such as go. I put went. But if I use did, it's already fourth form, so I just say did go. But this is the stronger way to say it. I went, I did go. Or negative, I did not go, because this is the fourth form here. Or I didn't go. Didn't, sometimes we didn't, we just didn't go. So this is the fourth form we're going to be using. Now remember, I don't just do videos, I teach in a class and sometimes without technology. So I have this poster. I just made a new poster. I'm sharing it with you. This is for regular verbs. Let me show you regular verbs. We talk about how to pronounce them. It ends in a T sound or a D sound, or sometimes a TED or a DED. And I've talked about this before, but just as a refresher, walk, walks, walking, walked, walked, because the K doesn't vibrate. Play, plays, playing, played, played, D because Y does vibrate. Try, tries, trying, tried, tried, but I had to change the Y to an I if it's a consonant Y. But if it's a vowel Y, I don't change it to an I. Hope, hopes, hoping, hoped, hoped. I only added a D because it already had an E. But look at this word, hop, hops, hopping. I had to double the P because I didn't want it to be hoping. To keep the O short, I doubled the P. Hopping, hopped, hopped is the T sound. Reach, reaches, because CH is so close to an S, I had to say reaches, reaching, reached, reached. Rush, rushes, rushing, rushed, rushed. Relax, relaxes, relaxing, relaxed, relaxed. Wait, waits, waiting, waited, because the T and the D sound are too close together. So I have to separate it. Waited, waited. Trade, trades, trading, traded, traded. Dead, because the D, next to a D, we can't tell the difference, so we have to say the E, traded. That's regular verbs, a summary of what we've done before. Okay, here are the irregular verbs, and I want to let you get a chance to do a screenshot. So here we have the first, let's say 25, and then 26 through around 47, and then 48 through 64, and then the last ones didn't get on. If you do a screenshot of those, you'll have those to study by. My students will have copies. The reason some of them are in yellow over here and some in blue is because in yellow, the two forms are different. Form 4 and Form 5 are different. But here, Forms 4 and 5 are the same. So sometimes they're the same and sometimes they're different, and that's what the color coding means. I'm going to show you now some simple sentences using those forms. The verb is begin. I'm going to use fourth form because this happened earlier. I began to walk slowly. Or if I want to say it with a stronger emphasis, I did begin to walk slowly. He thought I was walking fast all the time. I did begin to walk slowly. Or if I didn't begin to walk slowly. The only time I used began was when it was by itself. If I give it a helper, I go back to begin. Run. You ran across the street. Or you did run across the street. Or you didn't run across the street. I hope you didn't. Think. We thought, that's the fourth form, we thought it was good. Or we did think it was good. Or we didn't think it was good. Wait. They waited at the bus stop. This is actually a regular verb I put in there. They did wait at the bus stop. Or they didn't wait at the bus stop. Go. He went. Went is the fourth form of go. He went to work late. Or he did go to work late. He didn't go to work late. Take. She took a pill. She did take a pill. I saw her. She did take a pill. Or she didn't take a pill. Eat. It ate the banana. Maybe it's a monkey. It ate the banana. It did eat the banana. I saw it. It did eat the banana. Oh, it didn't eat the banana. Now, those are positive, negative statements. Let's also think about questions. And in a question, we have to have the helper. Did I begin to improve? Am I getting better? Or didn't I begin to improve? Yes, you began to improve. Or yes, you did begin to improve. I went back to begin because I've got did. Or no, you didn't begin to improve. Did you run fast or didn't you run fast? Now, in American thinking, those are the same question. Did you or didn't you? If you did, you answer yes, and if you didn't, you answer no. So you don't answer them differently, whether it's didn't or did in the question. Did you run fast? Yes, I ran fast. Didn't you run fast? Yes, I ran fast. Yes, I did run fast. Or did you run fast? No, I didn't run fast. Didn't you run fast? No, I didn't run fast. Same question, either one. Here we go. Did we think about it? Yes, we thought, fourth form, about it. Yes, we did think about it. No, we didn't think about it. Did they wait patiently? Or didn't they wait patiently? Yes, they waited. That's another regular verb. Patiently. Yes, they did wait patiently. No, they didn't wait patiently. Did he go home? Or didn't he go home? Yes, he went home. Yes, he did go home. Or no, he didn't go home. Did she take a test? Or didn't she take a test? Yes, she took a test. Yes, she did take a test. No, she didn't take a test. Did it eat its food? Didn't it eat its food? Same question in our minds. Yes, it ate its food. Yes, it did eat its food. No, it didn't eat its food. The only time I'm using the fourth form of the main verb is when there's no did. Went, took, ate. But if I put did in there for question or answer, then I go back to eat. I'm going to do a conversation. What just happened? Here's the conversation. Henry says, did you see what happened a few minutes ago? Now, some of these are regular verbs. If it ends in ed, it's a regular verb. If it doesn't end in ed, it's an irregular. Wendy says, yes, I saw it. It was amazing. Henry says, what did you witness? I didn't come in time. Wendy says, a little girl ran into the busy street. Henry says, she went into the street? How dangerous. Wendy says, but her dog saw her and chased after her, grabbed her shirt and dragged her to safety. Lots of regular verbs there, one irregular. Henry says, then the dog became a hero. I didn't see that. Wendy says, her mother took the girl into her arms and cried. We gave a shout and said, good dog. Now here are the verbs that were in there. Notice the purple ones are irregular. The green ones are regular. So they just added ed. Sometimes they doubled. Now, there's one other thing I want to add about pronunciation. We do some strange pronunciations in English sometimes. So I'm going over a few of these. Some of these I've mentioned before, but some not. The word one. Many people don't recognize that as the number one. 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 Why is it pronounced one? This is the word won when I won the game yesterday. I won. But this is the number one, and it sounds the same. The word done, sometimes we have something like an long O in E, or gone, which is a little bit more open and dropped than a long O. But this is done. Now, there is a word done that means you have to pay some money. You're being charged for that. You're being done that amount. Some means not all, just part of it. Some. And we also have the word sum, which means numbers added together. 5 plus 5 plus 5. The sum is 15. So that's a math word. But this is some, done, one, nun. There's also the word nun that's in the Catholic Church, a person, a woman who serves in the church called a nun. But this is the word nun. They sound the same, so that will help you pronounce it. Now, this word is strange because that F sounds like a V. You can say of or of, but this is a V sound. And then there's this word say. It's say, says, saying, said, said. We changed that A and this to a short E. It says, he says, or they said. Not says and said, it's says, said. I don't know why. And then these words are so tricky. This is the word minute, like 1 minute, 1 hour. But we don't pronounce that U as a U. We pronounce it like an I. Min it. In 1 minute, I will go. It takes 1 minute to read it. So we don't pronounce it. Now, there is a word, minute, which means very, 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 very small. It's minute. It's an adjective. But the noun minute is pronounced as though this is an I. Woman is singular, one woman. More than one, we pronounce women, even though that's an O, we pronounce it as though it were a short E. Women, or even a short I. Women, sometimes women, women. That's to help us understand that we mean more than one. It's one woman, two women. We hear it better if we make that women. So here's a sentence to practice that with. Who says none of the work of some of the women will be done in 1 minute? Who says none of the work of some of the women will be done in 1 minute? Okay, I hope that helps. See you next time. Bye-bye.